Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine's back. That's Diamond Dave Damone. This is The Answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we are taking a look at 2006's The Prestige. This is, of course, a Christopher Nolan movie. Hugh Jackman, Christian Bale. First time watch for me. I am excited for this one.
First time watch for me, but I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to see Wolverine and Batman duke it out.
It's a good point. We got Batman, we got Wolverine. I've never seen this either. I have zero idea what it's about. And I'm hoping we are wowed because it's funny because going back, I got introduced to Nolan. Batman Begins. I don't know what we're in for.
This came out a year after Batman Begins.
Oh, there we go. Let's go!
That's a lot of hats.
Top hats, right?
It is.
Yeah.
Are you watching closely? Every magic trick consists of three parts.
They just...
First part is called the pledge.
Just give me all my guys I normally use. Hey.
Right away, just showing us all the hitters.
Oh, so this does deal with magic.
He shows you this object. Perhaps he asks you to inspect it to see that it is indeed real. But of course, it probably
It's
isn't.
totally Bruce Wayne.
Oh, the bloody axe, you fool!
The second act is called the turn. The magician takes the ordinary something and makes it do something extraordinary.
Oh.
Want to be fooled. Making something disappear isn't enough. You have to bring it back. As a third act, the hardest part, the prestige.
What, does Bale want to be the man?
And did Robert Angier get to that final part of his trick that night?
No, sir, something went wrong.
What went wrong?
I saw someone making their way below stage, watching Mr. Angier drown.
Whoa.
The tank was brought on for the first trick and then taken off stage. Borden must have placed it under the trapdoor after the interval.
How do you think Mr. Borden was able to move the tank?
He's a magician, ask him.
I ask again, did this man explain the mechanics of Mr. Angier's illusion?
If you were prepared to disclose the details to me in private, I might be able to judge their relevance to the case.
Interesting.
Already, I'm just kind of like trying to piece the puzzle a little bit.
I'm going to have to ask you to turn out your pockets.
But I do love, we got Wolverine, we got Bruce Wayne, and we got Alfred.
Yeah.
I represent Lord Cordler, an accomplished amateur magician. Cordler is interested.
How much for my tricks? £5,000. Talk with Fallon, Angier. Money's for him.
Yes, I did. He offered to sell me your tricks, all except the most valuable one, the transported man.
Well, I wouldn't forgive myself for selling my greatest trick.
Even for your daughter.
Fallon will take care of her.
But the girl is to be removed from his care. No, the girl will be an orphan. As a show of good faith, it might be of interest. There's Robert Angier's diary.
You want Angier's secrets? You go dig him up.
I want your secret, Mr. Borden. Consider your daughter.
Keeps throwing that
He's
at
gonna.
Oh, did
gonna
we
go try and-
really already lose Hugh? I mean, I'm sure there's flashbacks, but...
It'll take much longer to unravel the rest of Borden's secrets.
No, there we go.
See, the cipher in his notebook is unlocked by a single word, but it'll still take months to translate his writing.
Mr. Angier, welcome to Colorado Springs.
Got to imagine Nolan was like, give me real snow.
Yeah, we have to wait until it snows just right.
Quite a reception.
You're our first guest of the season, Mr. Angier.
I need a coach tomorrow to take me up the mountain.
Well, the peak's close, sir, for scientific experimentation.
Yes, I know. That's why I'm here.
You'll have to walk the rest, I'm afraid, sir.
Oh, got a limp.
Well, this is a Wolverine variant.
Yeah.
Here, so.
I'm amazed how many of you newspaper writers can't read my sign.
Hey!
Schmeagol.
Andy Serkis.
And another Alfred variant.
You're the great Anton. I saw your show in London.
I've come to see Tesla.
Impossible, I'm afraid.
I brought a lot of money.
Simply can't help you.
I'll be staying at the hotel. Indefinitely.
Hey, what am I holding?
Your watch.
And a shotgun.
We were two young men at the start of a great career. Two young men devoted to an illusion.
Which of you brave souls is willing to bind this lovely young woman?
Bind? Hey, isn't that Piper?
Oh, Piper Parable?
Parable?
Yes.
Around the ankle?
Well,
Oh, look at
So,
this.
Michael
freaking
Caine?
crew, dude.
I'm sure you can both tie a strong knot.
Ooh. You guys catch that with the rope, right?
I caught it last second. I would need to watch it again because I'm trying to look at everything. But I did see Caine, like, in frustration, kind of signal like he screwed it up.
Oh, just in case.
Ah, it's right where we started.
Huh.
He's complacent, he's predictable, he's boring. A real magician tries to invent something new.
I suppose you have such a trick, Mr. Borden.
Actually, I do.
Would you care to sell it to me?
Look at Hugh.
If you want to see what it takes to make real magic, go to the Tenley. There's a Chinaman there, and he really has what it takes. And whichever one of you can tell me how he does the goldfish bowl trick gets the prize.
Which is?
10 minutes on stage with my old friend, Mr. Ackerman.
Really?
If that knot slips and Julia's on the hoist, she'll break a leg.
Like I said, the Langford double will hold tighter.
If the rope swells up, she won't be able to slip it.
I can slip a Langford underwater.
Borden, he said no. You want to take over? Just
Do
leave.
you? Yeah.
I didn't think so.
Oh, this dialogue's been incredible. And I could listen to Michael Caine talk for hours, too.
Oh,
so
I hired him to find out how Virgil does the orange trick.
Well, I don't trust him.
He's a natural magician. Of course you can't trust him. Yeah, watch your sight lines. If I can see you kissing your wife's leg every night, so can the blokes at the ends of row 3 and 4.
fair.
That's true.
Well, we all saw it.
That is impressive.
You're wrong. Captain. No, it is.
Look at the man.
This is the performance. Right here.
Ah, it's a work.
Total devotion to his art. Utter self-sacrifice. It's the only way to escape all this.
You think what I'm thinking?
Yeah.
Barely lift this thing. It's not even filled with water or fish. What? He must be strong as an ox.
I've thought of a name for you.
Oh.
The Great Danton. It's sophisticated.
It's French.
That's probably what we should have named you instead of Answer.
Yeah. Great Danton.
The Great Danton.
But what does he know of self-sacrifice?
Bloody fool.
She was in a couple, I think, Marvel films too.
Yeah, Iron Man 3.
Mm-hmm.
Helped Tony escape.
Iron Man 3, and there was a couple other films.
Oh.
See? He's all right, he's fine. Look at him.
But where's his brother?
He's a sharp lad.
Oh, he's my nephew.
You're the lucky one today.
Oh. You're going through a lot of birds. Nolan doesn't do stuff for no reason. There's...
Are you watching closely? Never show anyone. They'll beg you and they'll flatter you for the secret, but as soon as you give it up, you'll be nothing to them. The secret impresses no one. The trick you use it for is everything.
That's a good one.
Alfred. It's Alfred.
So I'll see you again.
Milk and sugar.
I want to know.
I
Of course, movie magic, but in real life, I'd like to know.
I am loving this movie so far.
What's in there?
Angier's machine. This was built by a wizard. What happens with these things after the trial?
They've been sold to Lord Caldlow.
Don't let him take this.
Why ever not?
It's too dangerous. It has no trick. It's real.
Oh.
This is the tank Angier drowned in?
Yes. This is the trick lock. It's been switched for a real one. You see, this water tank was of particular significance to these two men.
That's what happened to Piper, I bet.
Well, yeah, I noticed Piper's not around. Except for when it goes to a younger time of them.
If you would tie her wrists around the
He's
ankle.
going to do the
Might not
knot.
be even younger, just the previous time. Because, younger because he's not limping.
Yep. He is. He's going to do the knot. But they told her not to.
Oh, no. And they didn't practice.
Nope.
Or at least they didn't show us.
Oh, I'm really nervous right now with her up on that thing.
Oh, and the axe isn't going to matter.
Well, because they showed the case, the glass was broken.
I'm not going to lie, I'm really nervous. Oh, shit.
Been a minute.
Oh, dear God, no.
Oh.
Oh, she's done. Oh, no, she's done.
Did they know about CPR back
Julia!
then? I don't think they did.
Julia!
Dude took that risk with his wife and didn't even say nothing?
Holy sh!
Sorry for your loss, Angier.
Which knot did you tie?
Oh, boy.
I was asking myself that.
And?
I'm sorry, I just don't know.
You don't know?
Damn.
Alfred? Oh,
Good news. We got our first booking today.
where did you get all of them?
Borrowed and Donna's. It's Mr. Fallon. So,
We can't afford to pay.
They were real slim on showing his face on a couple shots now.
Having a baby.
Oh my God.
What's this?
Oh, this is just the trick.
Is it the masterpiece, the great trick?
No. The world is not ready for that one yet. This is run-of-the-mill, daring, spectacular bullet catch.
Right.
Shoot me.
Shoot you.
Go on, shoot me. No, not there. Shoot me here. Oh!
Well, tell me how you do it.
No, I can't do that.
But I can't raise a child on my own.
You don't tell anybody that, I told you. Gunpowder, wadding, then the bullet.
Magnet.
People still get killed doing that.
Well, how?
Somebody can put a bullet down there. Don't worry. I love you very much.
Not today.
What?
Maybe today you're more in love with magic. I like being able to tell the difference.
No. All right. Well,
I'm still wondering about those hats in the beginning.
Yeah, I know. There's...
Because they talked about the machine being real and you know how Nolan does stuff.
When they keep hinting to, like, something greater.
And let's just real quick not ignore the fact that was Hugh holding a bullet, making it disappear in his hand for this trick.
What you came for, is it? Who wants to volunteer?
Silana.
There goes.
Oh.
Are you man enough?
Oh, it is him.
Yes. Which knot did you tie, Borden?
Is this real? Is this a dream?
I don't know.
Oh! Oh!
And I told him the truth, that I have fought with myself over that night.
How can he not know?
How can he not know? He must know what he did. He must.
I don't understand how it can be pleasing again.
Oh!
I have to get a doctor back.
Can't afford the bloody doctor back.
Alfred, you've got to face things. What tricks can you possibly perform with this kind of injury?
What are they going to remember me for?
So he's pretty selfish still.
Ah.
I thought I'd find an answer at the bottom of a pint glass.
Hasn't stopped you looking.
You me? Looking? Why?
I want to keep on working. I hear he had a spot of bad luck catching the bullet south of the river.
It's a dangerous trick, that one.
Oh, jeez.
We should see about an assistant.
I've made some arrangements. Have you settled on a name?
Batman.
Yes, I have.
The Wolverine.
Ray Danton.
Yep.
You've got to get your hands dirty if you're going to achieve the impossible.
Damn.
Yeah, Miss Winscombe. No point in meeting Miss
Hey, Black Widow.
They just keep coming.
You best not be intending to hurt this animal, Mr. Angier.
Ray. The best part is...
Nice.
You gotta wait, John.
Thank you, Mr. Merritt.
The great Danton.
Done.
I've seen a lot of tricks before, but not this next one.
I'm just waiting for something bad to
One
happen.
hand on the bottom of the cage, one hand on the top.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Oh! Oh! She got her fingers in there.
Oh, don't suppose they'll let us do this again?
No. If we can come up with a new trick, change the name of the act,
The name stays.
well, then the new trick's going to have to be irresistible then.
Dude, this is getting dirty.
It is.
And I'm really starting to wonder if he's really gone.
Or if, like he
Like
said,
he set him up.
Mind if I join you?
to make his
Tesla sends me
escape.
down here during the storms.
Tesla built one for another magician.
Oh, why would you want the same thing?
Call it a professional rivalry. I understand discretion. I just want the machine.
Finish your drink.
And then you can see the precious.
Tesla electrified the whole town in exchange for using the generators when we need them. We do our tests when the townspeople are asleep.
Oh, look at that.
That's a lot of
That
juice.
is a lot of looms. What do you think? One bulb, 50,000 looms?
Where are the wires?
Exactly.
Oh, I remember that's what Tesla wanted to do, was send electricity through the air.
Where's the generator?
You saw it last week.
That must be 10 miles from here.
15.
I'll send word for you in a few days, Mr. Angier.
Royal Albert Hall.
Come all immediate seating, no waiting.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Objections have been raised.
Part of Thomas Edison's smear campaign against Mr. Tesla's superior alternating current.
Yeah, AC versus DC.
Ladies and gentlemen, please.
Can you imagine if Nolan made this more in a modern time? How crazy it would be, and it's already a crazy story.
Ugh. And he's gone. Nope.
Oh, he's going to see that he is a kid.
Yeah. He's got the life that he always wanted.
Yep.
Sarah. I saw happiness.
Yep.
Happiness that should have been mine.
Yep.
But I was wrong. His notebook reveals that he never had the life that I envied. The family life that he craves one minute he rails against the next, demanding freedom by his fickle and contradictory nature.
Fickle.
Fickles.
That's why. Yeah. That's why she was like, "Love you today."
Yep.
You're taking her away to the workhouse?
Is that Bale?
It looks like him. Or Jackman, you mean?
Tell her
Not
everything you
Bale.
said. Take it.
No,
It's for the best.
I think that's Jackman in the disguise.
I think it's Bale playing a character. The Fallon character, like in the story.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
Not like a twin or anything like that.
They're just stupid tricks, right? Haven't helped you get out of here, have they?
Well, maybe I'm just biding my time.
Are you watching closely? Maybe a magic word or two, and then I'll be gone. How do you get so famous then, eh?
That was part of it. Yep. It's kind of like Penn and Teller if they would do some of their magic like that, where it would look like it was a goof, but then turn it around.
February 8th, 1899. Tesla's agreed to see me.
Look at that.
Wow. That's actually practical. Nolan actually had one of those built.
He probably did.
He probably did.
Yeah.
So,
Hey! David Bowie!
What a cast.
hold
Wow.
out other hand.
Yeah.
What's conducting the electricity?
Our bodies, Mr. Angier.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
First time I tried to change the world, I was hailed as a visionary. Second time, I was asked politely to retire. Mr. Angier, have you considered the cost of such a machine?
Price is not an object.
Perhaps not, but have you considered the cost?
Oh, sure, I follow.
No good will come of it.
Well, hasn't good come of your obsession?
One day they will choose to destroy me.
If you understand an obsession, then you know you won't change my mind.
So be it.
God, where is this going? I mean that in a good way.
Yeah.
You're going to do something to that man, aren't you?
Borden is out there living his life just as he always intended, as if nothing had happened. And look at me. I'm alone, and no theater will touch me.
Us. You're going to need a better disguise.
Love the stash.
Need a volunteer?
Oh no, is he going to do
What
it right away?
happened?
You had a new trick.
He's watching him.
It was the greatest magic trick I've ever seen.
The audience hardly had time to see it.
He's a dreadful magician.
He uses a double.
No. It's too simple. This is a complex illusion. The same man comes out of that second cabinet, I promise you.
It's the same man. He wears padded
Oh.
gloves to hide his damaged fingers, but if you look closely, you can tell.
Maybe that was a double you saw in the jail.
The man stole my life. I'm gonna steal his trick.
Only way that I know how to do it is to find you a bloody good double.
Bloody good double.
Take a good look. Let's get out there and find me.
Get out there and find me. That's so easy for Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, everybody looks like him.
What's that?
What's
Oh,
this for?
key to their house.
Soon we'll be in a bigger theater. Things will work out.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Jerry?
Whoa.
Oh. Wow.
A pleasure. Pleasure to meet you, fine gentlemen. Are you laughing now?
What are we doing here?
He's perfect. He needs a little help, but when I get done with him,
I need him to be me.
give me a month.
So you open the door.
Oh,
It
gee.
looks like a rough landing.
Yeah.
Does route go up through there?
Yep.
It's going to be amazing, Robert.
Well, it has to be.
Yeah, the double. They took out the double.
The place was packed today.
Went and saw a show again.
Wait,
Ready to meet yourself, Mr. Angier?
Well, let's see what he looks like.
maybe it wasn't the double. Maybe it was really him. No, it couldn't be. I'm shutting up. I'm watching.
Oh, he can turn it on when he needs to.
Yes, you would drink too if you knew the world half so well as I do.
Jesus.
Anyone sees him, the game's up. Have you thought what we should call the trick?
Borden calls his trick the transported man.
The new transported man.
Nice.
Oh, jeez.
What you're about to see is considered safe.
Hey!
This was the first time Hugh Jackman had to fight Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
Well, at least he got to see it. I spent the ovation hiding under the stage.
I'm surprised he did that to himself.
Yeah.
I care about the man in the box.
Thank you.
We need your showmanship to build up the suspense.
Yep.
Once Root opens his mouth, it's over. He can't introduce it.
He wants the pop.
I need to know how he does it, so I can do it better.
You're doing it pretty damn good
I
already.
need you to go and work for him.
What?
Oh, get his secrets.
We just got our start. Now you want me to leave?
That's how we advance. Think of it, Olivia. Think exactly why he'll want to hire you. He'll want my secret, because you're going to tell him the truth.
Oh. Here we go.
You might want to stand back.
Teleportation. Nope.
Is there a problem, Mr. Tesla?
Yeah, no. Come back next week.
All the hats. They think it didn't work. Maybe it did.
My name is Olivia Willis.
Yeah, I know who you are.
I've left Angier.
See, that's.
I want a
I'm
job.
telling you, that's Bale.
That's gotta be. Gotta be.
He wants me to come and work for you and steal your secret.
Well, what does he need my secret for? And then he reappears instantly. On the other side of the stage. Mute, overweight, and unless I'm mistaken, very drunk. Does he enjoy taking his bows under the stage?
Oh, he knows that eats him up.
There is no future with him. He sent me here to steal your secrets, but I've actually come to offer you his.
This is the truth.
Borden's performing right across the street. Yeah, we have a bigger problem, Root. He's realized he can make demands. You've got to stop doing the trick.
Stop the trick.
You climb too high to get away with professional embarrassment. We don't do any tricks we can't control.
Solid idea.
We keep doing the trick until Borden opens, and then we'll phase it out. I was always surprised how fast Root turned bad.
And who are you? I am a humble admirer.
He's passed out. He's passed out?
Get up there. I used a double. He had complete power over me.
That's how he...
Thank you.
Devious.
Just thank you for the warning.
Oh! That's why he has the limp.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Too much magic for my stage at the Pantages. Across the street.
What a promoter.
Wow.
Do you think it was her?
A double cross?
Maybe.
I sent you to steal his secret, not to improve his act. And how does he do it?
Cut was right. He uses a double.
He lives his act. Don't you see?
Yep, just like the other guy with the fishbowl.
His notebook.
You stole it.
That's how he got it.
See, if I don't get that back to him by tomorrow morning, he'll know I took it.
Leave him.
I can't. He knows where I live. It won't bring your wife back.
I don't care about my wife. I care about his secret.
Whoa.
Oh, he's off the deep end.
Whoa.
He's gone.
Total obsession.
Too far gone.
I'll go to his workshop and stage a break-in. Yes, me. Not you.
I have fallen in love with him.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
You don't know how hard this has been for you.
So that's why the wife's gone.
Yep.
Notebook.
Nice. So they have Bale doing double duty. They have Hugh Jackman doing double duty.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm walking tonight.
Oh no! What is?
Oh, we got the heartbeat.
Oh, does he know? Is that why he's trying to run?
Setting a trap for him, maybe. Just like that.
What?
Oh,
shit.
Yeah, he still had
I'm
a...
alive. Saves me cutting you an air hole.
You're finally getting your hands dirty. You have my notebook. Useless without the keyword. Write down your method, Mr. Borden. Describe it in full.
In the rain.
Yeah.
Nothing's gonna ruin the penmanship.
Where's mine, you know?
Work to dig him up.
Knife! How fast can you dig?
What does it mean?
Tesla built him a machine that actually does it.
Obsession is a young man's game. I can't follow you any further in it. I can't.
Dark Knight Rises again?
Yeah, he's got to stay there. He's got to go find a coffee shop and have some coffee.
I didn't know we were going to be joined for dinner.
Absolutely. We are celebrating. Well, we've hit upon a new trick.
What trick, Freddie? Yes, Freddie, what trick? Perhaps Mr. Fallon, you might escort Miss Wen to come home. My husband's being a bore. I see no reason why the two of you should have to suffer as well.
Good night, Mrs. Borden. Good night, Freddie.
Freddie?
Well, that's my name.
What did you lose? I see, more secrets.
Sarah, secrets are my life.
No, Alfred, stop. This isn't you. Stop performing.
It's probably not really him. It's his double.
That's what I'm thinking.
It's like how many times did they switch during the movie? That's what I'm wondering. Because I'm telling you, I think that Tesla made another Bale. I think that's what happened.
Made another.
Do you think another?
Yeah, because remember they showed all the hats in the beginning, and Tesla kept working on the machine to get it to work, and it kept making doubles.
First, I thought they might work for the government.
What?
Worse, they work for Thomas Edison.
That's awesome.
He sent me here to steal your secrets, but I've actually come to offer you his.
This is the truth.
No, that's what he told me to tell you. The truth is that I loved him, and I stood by him, and he sent me to you like he would send a stagehand to pick up his shirts. I hate him for that. You may know how he does his tricks, but you can't understand why no one can see that yours are better. You hide this. I had to look very closely to spot it when you were performing the transported man, but this makes you unique. It shows the audience you aren't using a double. You mustn't hide it. You must display it proudly. I'm sure it takes great skill to perform illusions with one good hand. You can be so much more than he is, and I can show you how.
I think she's telling the truth. I think we cannot trust her, but I love her. I need her.
Oh.
And wow.
Wow. And then
I need assurances of fidelity. It's the only way to know her mind. How could he send you away? Today, my mistress proves her truthfulness. Yes, Angier. She gave you this notebook at my request. And yes, Tesla is merely the key to my diary, not to my trick. Did you really think I'd part with my secret so easily after so much?
The obsession.
Oh, he got him.
The obsession, dude. Just like...
Tesla! Alan!
We have not stolen your money. The machine simply does not operate as expected. It requires further examination. You need to try different material. It may provoke a different result.
No, not the kitty.
This cat is done.
Oh, not happy.
Well, I hope that whatever you were really doing with my money was more worthwhile, Mr. Tesla.
There's going to be two of them, I'm telling you. All the hats. It is. It is all the hats. I knew it. Oh, man.
Did they even know this whole time that it's been going out there?
Oh, good. Kitties are all right. That's all I care about.
You got two now.
Yeah.
I'll need a couple of weeks to iron out the problems with the machine. Don't forget your hat.
Which one?
Well, which one is mine? Only competition for my affections is our little girl. I love you. I will always love you.
It's the truth.
I mean it today.
Absolutely.
Which makes it so much harder when you don't.
The little lady wants to go to the zoo, so I thought you could take her. I mean, I can do it tomorrow if not. Sarah, at least she knows that something's not right. So if you can just do whatever you can to help me, whether talk to her, just convince her that I do love her.
Holy sh**.
When you're with me, you're with me. Leave your family at home where they belong.
Jeez. Oh, no.
Edison's guys got up there and destroyed it.
No.
I didn't think it was necessary to tell Edison's men about the box.
What box?
Oh, he made it for him in time. Which makes sense.
And then
Michael
what?
Caine,
Then Tesla burned it down so that way they wouldn't find it?
Yep.
You will find what you are looking for in this box. I add only one suggestion on using the machine. Destroy it. Such a thing will bring you only misery.
He's already there.
Mm-hmm.
He made two of them.
And only one of them got 86th in the tank.
Angier's journal, that gesture of good faith, that's a fake.
The provenance of the journal is clear and under no doubt. All of them. Including the transported man. Well,
you get the rest of it when you bring my daughter here.
Olivia means nothing. I need an assistant. I can't live like this. Oh, well, you think I can live like this? You think I bloody enjoy living like this?
That's Fallon. That's the real him right there, probably.
Well, what do you want from me?
I want you to be honest with me. No secrets. Do you love me?
Not today.
Because that's not your husband.
Whoa. Whoa.
Nope.
No, she's not.
Yeah, she did. Oh. Oh, there's a card.
Fuck. God, what a...
I heard about a booking. Nice little theater, a good up-and-coming magician.
You're back.
I need your help, John. It's my last show. A wise man once told me obsession was a young man's game. There's one thing left. The real transported man.
You want to design a show round it?
Yeah, I don't want you backstage. I need you front of house managing.
What sort of booking you after?
The sort that Borden can't ignore.
Oh, we're going to finally get the reveal.
Yep.
Very pretty. But he has to come back. There has to be
A prestige?
Exactly. It's been many years since I've seen.
Are you interested in helping us?
Did he just make another one?
He had to.
I guess.
Because the trap door.
I never loved Sarah. Part of me did, but the other part didn't. The part that found you, the part that's sitting here right now. I love you.
He's got a new trick. They're saying it's the best London's ever seen.
Oh, he really wants to get him sucked in. What a gamble. I mean, how is he knowing that he wants to take him home?
The young lady who told me this illusion actually died performing it. Let's begin.
Wow, just... So he knows he's there.
So he caught the trap door.
Yep.
Man's reach exceeds his imagination.
Are you not entertained?
But what's my guy going to do with 100 duplicates of himself? He's going to keep clipping
Well, he
them?
said this was his last show.
Yeah.
What is going on under that stage? Why can't you outthink him?
That's how they get rid of the duplicates.
They do this every night after each performance.
God, this movie is so good.
They were playing him.
Just leave him alone. We're done.
$100 shows. He picked 100 because he knew at least one of these he would.
Yep.
Well, I don't know which Bale we got doing that.
So he totally framed him.
So I might be really off on this, but the left eyebrow felt like it had a little.
Oh, like a slash through it or something?
But this eyebrow doesn't. Again, I'm reaching, folks. I'm just. I should just shut up and take it all in.
It's so good.
Hey, with the bloody key!
Yep. And he said it was going to be his last one. So now Hugh Jackman is gone somewhere else, the real one.
What have you done?
And Michael Caine was never backstage before.
No, he was always backstage.
But he never saw that. Yeah.
Alfred Borden, you have been found guilty of the murder of Robert Angier. You will be hanged by the neck until dead.
Oh.
You would like to buy Obey yourself. Yeah, well, I'm afraid Lord Cordlow was adamant about purchasing this particular item.
Do you think I could talk to Lord Cordlow in person?
Out of the question, I'm afraid.
Lord Cordlow.
Because you know who it is already.
Got a visitor. Lord Cordlow.
Here we go. He's going to take everything from him, literally.
Yep, look.
Yes.
Daddy, can I come in there?
All right.
The limp and everything.
Here it is.
Yes, I am. I always have been.
I remember he changed his name.
Yep.
He didn't want to just do whatever to his family.
You're not afraid to get your hands dirty anymore, are you?
No, not anymore. And I win. Because no one cares about the man in the box, the man who disappears.
This ain't a bloody competition anymore, Angier. This is my little girl's life. That's what you're after. That's what this is about.
You always were the better magician. We both know that.
Oh.
Jess, I'm going to take you home soon.
Come on.
I love you.
Come on.
I love you, Jess.
That man! Listen, that man is the one I'm into a kill! Get on him! Hey, Gina!
Holy shit.
Dear God.
Hello, Cutter. You're still alive.
Good night, Jess.
Good night. It's like 2 p.m.
Yeah.
What have you done? Oh, she needs looking after. She needs a father.
I'm going to make sure that machine is never used again.
Where do you want me to deliver it?
My theatre? John, I tried not to involve you.
That's why he had you up front, not in back.
Yep.
Go alone now. Both of us.
You're right, I should have left him to his damn trick. Sorry for a lot of things. Sorry about Sarah. You go live your life in full now, all right? You live for both of us.
Are you watching closely?
Whoa, what is Nolan doing here?
What's he going to do to us?
I once told you about a sailor who described drowning to me.
He said it was like going home.
I was lying. He said it was agony.
What?
Did he save one of them?
What
Here
the hell
we
is
go.
going on? The nod! The felon?
Yep.
No one cares about the man in the box.
You have anything to say?
Oh, boy. Yep.
Oh. Oh.
My brother. A twin. We were both Fallon.
Yep.
And we were both Borden.
They swapped.
See?
There's nothing easy about two men sharing one life.
Oh.
Don't understand how it can be bleeding again.
Bleeding again. Yep.
We each loved one of them. I loved Sarah.
And Sarah knew.
Yep.
That's why she said, some days you love me and some days you don't.
It takes nothing to steal another man's work. It takes everything.
There we go.
No, wait, on this! It took courage.
Mm-hmm.
Not knowing if I'd be the man in the box. You did terrible things. Really terrible things, Robert.
Well, like you didn't.
Yeah.
You really don't know. It was the look on their faces.
Oh, there's your
And
fire.
there's the fire and...
Magic trick consists of 3 parts, or acts. The first part is called the pledge.
Oh, what a twist with all the birds. The symbology there.
You have to bring it back.
Still Team Jackman, so I'm not happy about that. You know, I was
The thing is,
for
they
him.
showed us right in the beginning with the bird in the box when he did it. Oh,
Yeah.
you're the lucky one today. Where's its brother? Oh my gosh, so awesome.
Now you're looking for the secret.
There's
But
all
you
that
won't
else.
find it because, of course, you're not really looking. You don't really want to work it out. You want to be fooled.
Oh, in classic Nolan fashion, ends it with the twist. Well, not a twist, but a quick.
And of course, Jonathan was a part of it.
Yep. Oh, it's a novel.
It was
Christopher
a novel?
Priest. Shout out to you.
Huge shout out to you. Has anyone read the novel?
Yeah, let
and
us
then
know
watched
about
the
the novel.
film? What did you think?
Yep.
About that? Did they ride the line? Did they veer off? What was it? I can't wait to read those comments on that.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I gotta imagine an epic like this. Oh, get the book.
Hell yeah.
Get the. Oh my God! What a film!
Oh, this was unbelievable.
Wow.
Man, I don't want to be caught up in the moment, right?
I am.
Christopher Nolan has done some amazing movies with amazing stories. Oh, gosh, I'd be lying if I didn't say this one is near or at the top right now for everything he's done. I mean, I know everybody has their favorites with, the Batman trilogy. To me, this is better than all of those. I know that's a bold statement, but to me, this movie just had me, and it had me because you kind of knew the clues were there. I would love to watch it again, and the story was there the whole time. It kept you guessing. The performances were just incredible. Look, I even need to mention how amazing the performances was. Every actor in here just crushed it. This was amazing.
He'll get mentioned a few times.
The writing was great. Christopher Priest, thank you so much for an amazing novel that then the Nolan brothers were able to turn into an adaptation here, because this was just awesome. I did not expect I was going to enjoy this one as much as I did. I mean, I knew I would like it because of everybody involved. I didn't expect this to dethrone so many of the Nolan classics that we love as being the movie. This had everything, in my opinion, that you want to make up a good movie. The lines of good and evil and black and white were very gray. I think you could make a case to pull for either Hugh Jackman or Christian Bale's characters. I'll say plural. I think you could make an argument for that. I'm sure people have online as to who they like, because it was Christian Bale's character who, from what we saw, that looked like a different knot that he tied. It looked like he went back and did a different knot to Hugh Jackman's wife that ultimately cost her life. However,
he had the conversation.
They had the conversation.
Yeah, he had the conversation with the other brother not to tie that knot.
Yep.
So then when that one did it, when he's confronting whichever brother it was, he's like, I don't know.
Yep.
And so I thought that was interesting. The whole half of me thought I did, half of me thought I didn't. And he kept putting that in that whole diary that which ended up fooling.
Yeah, and I love
Danton.
Yeah, and by the way, I'm glad you brought that up. I loved the twist with the two diaries. They knew that they were writing to each other in the end, and it's like they had their Hank on the toilet moment, if you will, at the end with the reveal of what they were reading. From Breaking Bad. It was fantastic, but.
I mean, we knew what he meant, but just to get it to them, because it's still funny to hear the Hank on the toilet moment. But yeah,
it's legendary. But yeah, I can't say enough about this. I absolutely love movies that make you think like this, keep you guessing the whole way through. I don't want to say we had it figured out, because we didn't, but I had some idea that the machine was creating doubles. I didn't see the twin coming really until way later in the movie, because I was confused. I'm like, well, if Christian Bale's character has the machine, he knows it makes doubles. Why is he so perplexed by what Jackman's doing? And then I was like, oh, he actually had a twin. Cutter was telling us the whole time. We had all the clues with the birds and the cages and everything. Just brilliant. I gotta shut up, otherwise I'll go for another 20 minutes on this, because it's just phenomenal. I can't get over how good this movie was. Outstanding.
Well, yeah, the fact that it started off as a novel is what's even better, because I mean, I obviously I didn't read it, but we saw in a comment that it just seems like this was perfect for the Nolan brothers to like tackle,
the adaptation.
And they did just that. I mean, and yeah, you have such a great cast. You obviously then, if you want to get the best out of it, you need a great director, and that's what they did. They had Christopher Nolan with this, and like just having Christian Bale, Hugh Jackman, ScarJo, Michael Caine, and then even Rebecca Hall. Yeah. She gave a hell of a performance for. She wasn't in it as much as like the others were, but she still did a great job. And then even having the great David Bowie in there as Tesla.
He was awesome as Tesla.
So it was
Andy Serkis.
And it was and then Andy Serkis on top of that. So what was great about this was all the misdirections. Like that's usually you guys that like to always make the guesses about stuff and speculation. So that's why I probably wasn't saying too much of it, because
mine was overbearing.
Yeah, well, I'm sure I would have been wrong or this or that. So I was like, I'm just gonna be quiet and try and watch it and be like, oh yeah, that's a good guess. I'm not gonna write it down because I have no idea what's gonna happen. But I think Dave kind of touched on it real quick with the quick views of Alfred's brother, Fallon, yeah. Because they just show little bits of him. Little bits of him didn't really focus too much on the face. I mean, and it was kind of needed that as the movie went on, they showed a little bit more of him, a little bit more of him, a little bit more of his face. But then what I liked is like, well, kind of looks different, whatever. And then they made sure they went through the process when they're changing. They're putting, prosthetics in their cheeks to make them fatter. Obviously, he's wearing a little pillow to have a little bit bigger stomach and stuff like that. Just all the great things that, obviously, Christopher Nolan wants to do because he knows every little thing matters. And then, so this movie is just fun from top to bottom. And like kind of with using Tesla, they're kind of using historical evidence, but it's kind of exaggerated maybe a little bit and stuff like that, but still so much fun, and they had so much freedom with it. Only thing, two gripes. One, that Piper had to go so early in this. Well, and then also same with Sarah, Rebecca Hall. But that also Jackman got his comeuppance at the ends. I was rooting for him the whole way through. But other than that, this was a great movie.
The one thing I want to bring up real quick and ask both of you, because I want to ask it before I forget it, because there's a million things going through my brain.
Oh, yeah.
Do you guys think that Robert, Hugh Jackman's character, was fooled by Christian Bale's performance in that he couldn't believe it was as simple as a body double? He obsessed that there had to be something else. There had to be another way he's doing it. And it was weird that Alfred, Christian Bale, told him to go see Tesla, and then Tesla created a machine, albeit by accident, that did make the duplication, was able to pull it off. So it's almost like Robert's just, he wouldn't let it go. He had to believe there was more. Is that what you guys
Cutter told us.
Yeah,
Cutter told us that he knows
how the trick
Alfred's
is done.
Doing. It's a double. He said that, right? But he didn't want to say it's a twin.
Yeah.
So they were all working each other, and it's just amazing. Like, they told us the answer right away.
Yeah.
But I'll just say I didn't want to believe it was a twin just yet. Until I saw all that stuff with Tesla.
Yeah.
That's when I brought that up to you guys, saying it has to be a twin, or however I said that. I don't even remember how I said it. I just remember saying it has to be a twin or something.
But the thing is, too, is he just wanted to believe that, that no, he had to do something else. And
that's
maybe, Alfred or Fallon knew about it, so then they just they just put the Tesla in there to make him go halfway across the world to maybe get out of his hair or whatever. Having no idea that, they're going to stumble upon it.
Yeah, because that's what Caine said. He said the trick is fooling you into wanting to believe that there's more, because I had thought that Bale used the machine that he created another one of himself.
Maybe he did just create one.
Well, that's what I thought with the
I'm just
until
because it wasn't until the hats.
Well, until it was revealed it was a twin, and until Christian Bale was genuinely confused by how he was doing it, didn't know that it was creating doubles. I thought Bale used the same machine, not realizing that they actually had a twin, but banger.
Yeah, so the theme of this, of course, was obsession, competition,
big words,
deception, lies, flaws, and a dark journey this was. This whole thing made, all that right there just made this almost damn near a perfect movie, if not a perfect movie. The obsession, which I'll go back to, kind of to that conversation.
Oh, yeah.
Robert was highlighted like before. For me, I didn't think the obsession was there. And I never was a magician.
Or that.
Yeah, or neither. I was never neither. But to hit perfection like they were trying to do, you have to have it, which Sarah was already kind of highlighting to Alfred before things got totally taken off into a dark place for competition at first, before death really started coming into play, which was the next level between these two. The huge, like you were just saying right there, Robert, the answers were right here, but it couldn't be that simple for him. And Cutter knew way more, I think, in this than he probably knows way more than what we just seen.
Yeah.
So I thought that was brilliant of Cutter being kind of the middle piece, but then, Alfred helping out Bruce Wayne a little bit. I mean, that makes sense. But
imagine that, Alfred and Bruce Wayne working together in the end.
Yeah. I mean, the way that they crafted this
people just
story
want to
was
watch the world burn.
friggin' awesome from start to finish. The Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, the setup. Then we got the motivations, and then we got the big grand finale. This whole film kind of reminds me of pro wrestling in a lot of ways, and it's more around the performances too. I feel like there's so much now in this film with what we were kind of even talking about that it's worth probably a 5-time watch.
Oh yeah,
for sure, to catch on to little things. The relationships in here I'm assuming it's Alfred more so than it was Fallon. You could tell Alfred was really in love with Sarah for the most part. I'd say about 75%, because even Alfred was still, they showed it at the end. The brothers were committed to this. 100%. It was the craft first.
Took off the fingers.
They even, just to make sure the craft, the secrets, the deception, all of it stayed real enough. And poor Sarah had to go through all that only to self-delete is probably the best word here. And that was kind of heartbreaking there a little bit, because she left a daughter behind. Now, could she have just taken the daughter and left? Probably, but the pain that she was going through in that time period, I can only imagine, the mind space she was going through. Every second of her day was probably just thinking like, who is he? Is this the same guy that I fell in love with? I don't know what's going on today with him. I don't know what's going on tomorrow with him. I just don't even know if he's a good father, whatever. I'm sure she had a million thoughts going through her head. And then Olivia, goodness, what a double backstab. Like, go in and get revenge for Robert was telling her to go in, you be a spy. And then she was going to be the spy agent, then double crossed. And then at the end, she ended up leaving. So I don't know if she was talking to Fallon there at the end, or if it was actually Alfred. That's what's great about this film too. You can assume, because Fallon probably liked, and I know you kind of mentioned it at the end, but I mean, part of my head wants to go like Alfred was really kind of digging Olivia too. So did he double dip?
I don't think so, because he said that they had their
each
Alfred had Sarah, and Fallon had Olivia, and they tried to balance that out. But they were only one person, which made it difficult.
Yeah, pretty much.
Life, they
were two, but
they had
essentially they were
one.
Man,
this was just crazy too. And then so at the end there, guys, I'm gonna have to go back and see this, or someone in the comments let me know. Either way, when Robert, they showed the first time, what was he saying when he came back out of there? I feel like we have to watch that again at some point, because he was saying like, don't, and then boom. So like, it was almost, oh my God, did he almost take out the real Robert? But it wasn't, obviously, because we got.
Because I mean, they haven't really examined that in movies, but when you do a clone or whatever, they often, I'm the real one. No, I'm the real one. Well, if you've seen, we've done reactions to Invincible, that's what they always do. And that is the clones, they always like, I'm the real one. No, I'm the real one. So
Yeah, and I thought that was just brilliant too with, you know, the Tesla story of creating a clone. Now again, this is a lot of fiction here, so it's fun.
Still
to just,
fun.
Yeah.
It's still fun to just open the mind and let get sucked in and enough to believe. So I thought that was a pretty cool angle too. It sucked to see Piper go so quick in this, but you know
they
the
needed
way they
the
set
wedge.
that. Yeah, they needed that.
Yeah, I
setup
know.
for motivation.
Yep.
I'm really curious, folks, on whose team you are on. Would
That's
you
what
on
I'm saying.
Alfred or Robert, or even Cutter. I mean, I feel like I don't know. I'm
Cutter's
conflicted.
still in Bale's team then.
Yeah, I'm still very, very conflicted because like.
Is there a team?
Is
even?
there?
Is it just
I mean,
morally?
yeah.
Is it just a story about two guys who had their own obsessions?
This isn't
and
Team
there-
Edward
there
and
is
Team
no-
Jacob.
there
This
no
is-
good or bad.
Yeah, eventually, at first it started off like, oh, well, we're okay. I can kind of see where Robert's coming from. I don't know if it really needed death, but then as the story progressed, you're like, oh, okay, these two are really going off the rails
Yeah.
here for their competitive spirit, but also revenge on each other because one took out a knee and then another one popped someone.
Yep.
It's just like, this is not going to end. Like it was.
And the thing that I like too is, and Christopher Nolan and his brother Jonathan are so brilliant at this. The foreshadowing they had. They told Hugh Jackman he was going to have to get his hands dirty.
Yep.
And
They
because
did.
he didn't even. He was very hesitant about working with the birds the way they wanted to do it because he didn't want to take out the birds. And in the end, he was taking out 99 of him.
Well, how many ever shows they did because he knew he just figured the
Figured
whatever
by
one
the
night.
time he got to one of them, yeah.
Well, and that's the thing too.
Yeah,
like,
I knew
Cutter-
that was gonna get erased.
Like Cutter, like I feel like there's more to Cutter than what we're probably discussing here.
Yeah.
And that's why I can't wait to go back. Like, was he like at some point? I don't think in the beginning. I don't think he was like a puppet master. But
No,
at some point, he became kind of like not a full-out puppet. I'm using the wrong word there, but
I think he was the guy who knew the world of magic, and he knew these guys were gonna both obsess about it, and it would end up being their downfall in one way or another, and it was.
And I'm just
They
wondering
both-
if Cutter was fine with everything until he found out about Lord, about Jackman being that Lord. And
Yeah,
like,
because he genuinely didn't know that Hugh Jackman was.
Because Jackman only said that he changed his name to his wife when they were in bed when they were thinking of the Danton.
Yeah.
But then why would Cutter agree to the offing of Robert? That's where I'm still. Was Robert or was Cutter that hurt? Where it was like, fine, just end this. Just
Well, that was the thing too. Because maybe he didn't like the deception to him that he was caught up in it either. Even though Jackman was I kept you out of this the whole time.
Well, because he
put him at the front of the show so that way he wouldn't stop Bale from going down to take out that
But
whatever.
Bale was Cutter's friend at one point as well, and he framed his friend for murder.
Oh yeah.
Regardless of what happened between them, so I think maybe that's where Cutter was a bit conflicted.
Probably.
So
That
there's
makes
that. So there's that. But
Yeah.
either way,
Yeah.
folks, I'll go ahead and give my score. To me, this is a 5 out of 5 answers, easy. And I think
I'm just gonna throw mine out. It's a 5 out of 5 easy.
Potentially one of this is potentially Christopher Nolan's best movie ever. To me, it's that good. Look, I loved the Interstellar that we did. We did Tenet. That was fun. I saw Memento on my own. These guys
Have not.
So I really liked Memento. That was, I believe, his first. But in everything he's done, the Batman stuff, all of that, to me, I know I just watched it. It's emotional, but this is near the top, if not the top of his best.
I don't know if I'll go that far because he's got a lot of. His library is amazing with hit after hit after hit, amazing movie after amazing movie. But I still will easily give this a 5 out of 5.
Inception.
You got Oppenheimer that just won the Oscar and he won an Oscar for. I mean, come on.
I did like. I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but I did like the finale on this. How we got a definite answer, unlike Inception.
Nothing was left
or
to your imagination.
Yeah, it was. This is what happened.
Well, except for that. Oh no.
I don't know
never mind.
the eerie thing that Michael Caine ends it with. You got to look closely.
I know. So
you never know.
Well, that way the way that Michael Caine
maybe I'm totally
verbalized.
wrong.
Yeah, you never know.
I know. Well, that's kind of like the brilliance in some of this too. I mean, they definitely gave you answers, but then for schmucks like us, to still be like, and I know some of those people are like, Guys, you got your answer. Stop already.
Well, you never know with him.
You never know.
No, 5 for me. I mean, I don't know one damn thing that I would change about this because
perfection.
The pacing was great.
Yes.
It grips you right away. I mean, the story, I don't care if it's from a book or not. I mean I do, but the book itself, again, I can't wait to see your comments on that. How much from the book was in here? 80%, 2%, whatever it is.
Or if you read the book, how good was the book?
I got to imagine if the film was like this, I got to imagine the book was stellar too.
Yes.
But 5 for me. What a banger. Phenomenal cast. Props to the crew. Props to the Nolan bros. Props to y'all involved.
Yeah.
Because this was awesome.
Do you guys think this one maybe doesn't get the love of some of his newer stuff, like the Interstellars and the Inceptions and those movies? Because to me, I don't know how this is
like
talked about.
I will say Dark Knight Rises. There's some spots in there, right, where it's very questionable, but to me, Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, that's my pillars. So I'm always going to be biased to that, but Jesus, this film was 2006, right after.
Yeah, so that's why I was saying he was still working his way up to what he has since become.
Yeah, what he's known for.
I mean, this is almost 20. This is 18 years ago that this came out.
Yeah, maybe it's not. I don't know if underrated is a good one to use, but maybe just not appreciated enough.
Yeah.
And I think people who have watched it have a deeper
appreciation.
Oh yeah. But I don't think you got enough word out. Maybe, I don't know. Some folks are gonna have to let me know because they probably have known about this way longer than I have. Clearly.
Yep.
So if you went to the theaters or even the 2006 time, let me know how that was then. Because I feel like this should be maybe even 18 years later talked about more. Maybe there are circles, but we're just not around those circles.
I was going to say this has to be one that if you did see it, you're like, all right, guys, I got a movie to show you guys just to watch them and have them interact or whatever to see what they would think too throughout the whole thing.
Because I just think about when Christopher Nolan and his brother John are brought up, people say, oh, the famous director of the Dark Knight series or Inception or, Interstellar. I don't often hear this one brought up, and that's probably why I never saw it since 2006. I knew it was him. But,
thanks to you guys.
Thank you.
Did now.
Thank you.
You did now. We all did.
I can't wait to watch it again.
And we all loved it. We can't wait to watch more and more.
Kind of stuff coming.
All right.
Phenomenal.
This was amazing. Thank you once again. So for Diamond Dave, that's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, the answer. Good night now, pals.
And disappeared.